morning, everybody. This is a short question about wage rates. Before we even look at the question, remember that if you're looking at wage rates, you can draw little demand and supply diagrams to work out what will happen to the wage rate that people are paid in a certain industry. On this one here, I was showing a change in the demand for labour. Remember, labour is demanded by firms, so by companies. They're the ones demanding the labour. Remember that you put the wage rate here. It's not price, it's wage rate. And then you put quantity here. So in this example, demand shifts to the left. We've got less demand for labour, and therefore the wage rate falls from W to W1. In this diagram, it's just showing the wage rate again and the quantity. But in this one, I was just showing a change in supply. Here, supply has decreased from S to S1. And the supply of labour, therefore, is decreasing. And remember, labour is supplied by people. They supply their labour into a labour market. The question says, which of the following groups of workers is most likely to be successful in obtaining a wage increase? So we're looking for why their wage may go up if they're demanding a wage increase. They want a wage increase. Why is that more likely to happen? In which situation? The first one, building workers during a period of bad weather. If there's bad weather, the demand for labour will go down. And you can see in this diagram, if the demand for labour goes down, the wage rate falls from W to W1. So they will not see a wage increase. So that's wrong. The second one, computer operators when firms are installing new computers. If firms are installing new computers, they're going to need computer operators. So the demand for labour is going to go up. If the demand for labour goes up, then on this diagram, the demand curve would shift to the right. I haven't drawn that, but if it shifts to the right, say we had an equilibrium here, we'll have an increase in the wage rate. So it looks as if this is the right answer. But let's just check the other ones. C, doctors when entrance qualifications to the profession are reduced. If there aren't as many entrance qualifications, it's going to be easier to become a doctor, and therefore the supply of doctors will go up. If the supply of doctors goes up, it's the opposite to this. The supply goes up, we'd end up with an equilibrium somewhere like this, and then the wage rate would have gone down. And that's not what we're looking for. So this is wrong. And the last one, farm workers, as farming becomes more mechanised. If it's more mechanised, they're using more machines. They're therefore using less people. If they're using less people, the demand for labour goes down. And that's this diagram again, demand going down, wage rate goes down. That's not what we're looking for. So again, that's wrong. So the right answer is B.